Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I provide online divorce mediation and valuation services based in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, we're going to discuss the marital balance sheet, trusts, and divorce with Bob Boyd and Tish McDonald from Atlanta, Georgia. Bob is a co-founder of Boyd, Collar, Nolen, Tuggle, and Roddenbery, and a leader in family law who has received recognition from his colleagues across Georgia and the nation for his work in high net worth divorce litigation and contested custody cases. Tish McDonald is a partner in the trial and global practice group at King Spalding. She focuses on complex commercial litigation with an emphasis in trust and estate litigation. She also gets involved with litigation for nonprofits, real estate, and government entities. You know, when we talk about a marital balance sheet, what is that and why is that like a central focus first in the divorce?
Well, Melissa, one of the things that we're trying to do as part of a divorce is divide the assets and liabilities that the parties have accumulated during the course of their marriage. I mean, that's, for instance, the gist of your podcast typically are about valuation. And why do you do a valuation? Because that's a line item of an asset that you have to fill in on the marital balance sheet. And the marital balance sheet itself is simply a listing of what they've accumulated: real estate, brokerage accounts, retirement accounts, whatever it is that they've got. And typically on a marital balance sheet, we're identifying property because property can take several different forms in a divorce. You have marital property, which are assets or liabilities that have been accrued during the marriage through someone's work efforts or whatever. Typically, in those situations with marital property, how an asset's titled doesn't matter. We're just trying to figure out how was the asset earned. Another category of property that we need to understand is separate property. And separate property are any assets that someone either brought into the marriage or acquired during the marriage by way of gift or inheritance from a third party. And in most states where a state practices equitable division of property, those separate assets are not going to be divided. It's only the marital property that gets divided. Now, once in a while, we'll run across something called third-party property. And those are assets that, during the course of a marriage, have been carved out of the marital estate and put into a trust. So that's really what we're identifying to establish the marital balance sheet so that we begin the process of unraveling the marital estate and dividing assets between the parties.
Well, and I think that one thing that we're looking at when we're calling this a marital balance sheet, and really it's just the things that you have and the debts that you owe, but cumulatively everything that you can possibly think about, all the bank accounts, all of the property and things like that.